For decades, the Denisovans were one of the most enigmatic chapters in human history, known only from fragments of bone and teeth discovered in the remote Denisova cave of Siberia. Initially, these mysterious hominins were thought to be a distant cousin of Neanderthals, but modern genetic research has dramatically reshaped our understanding. Ancient DNA extracted from a tiny finger bone revealed that Denisovans were not merely a Siberian oddity. They were a widespread population that interbred with both Neanderthals and early modern humans. This revelation has profound implications for the story of human evolution, suggesting that our ancestors did not evolve in isolation, but were part of a complex web of interrelated populations spanning Eurasia. Recently, discoveries of unusual hominin fossils in China, including a peculiar skull from a site in the Shujiao region, have added a new layer of intrigue. Genetic analyses of these remains indicate that they may belong to a Denisovan lineage that once lived far beyond Siberia, challenging previous assumptions about their geographic range. The DNA evidence shows that Denisovans carried unique genetic variants that persist in modern populations, particularly among indigenous peoples of Southeast Asia and Oceania, offering a living connection to these long-extinct relatives. Interestingly, some genes inherited from Denisovans have been linked to high-altitude adaptation in Tibetans, providing a tangible example of how ancient interbreeding continues to influence human biology today. Researchers are now piecing together a more nuanced picture of Denisovan life, from their physical characteristics inferred from bone fragments to potential cultural behaviors suggested by the tools found alongside their remains. Despite the fragmentary fossil record, the combination of archaeological context and genomic data allows scientists to infer that Denisovans were likely as cognitively sophisticated as Neanderthals and early modern humans, capable of surviving harsh environments across vast regions. Yet many mysteries remain. The sparse fossil record makes it difficult to reconstruct Denisovan appearance fully, and the Chinese skull, while genetically linked, presents anatomical features that are distinct from Siberian specimens, raising questions about regional variation or even previously unrecognized subgroups within the Denisovan population. Some experts argue that this could indicate Denisovans had multiple regionally adapted populations, while others caution that more samples are needed before drawing definitive conclusions. Advances in ancient DNA sequencing have opened unprecedented opportunities to explore these questions, revealing not only the Denisovans' genetic relationship to humans, but also their interactions with other archaic hominins. Each new find, whether a bone fragment in a cave or a mysterious skull in China, adds another piece to a complex puzzle, illustrating the dynamic nature of human evolution. As sequencing technology improves, scientists hope to extract DNA from increasingly older and more degraded specimens, potentially revealing even earlier Denisovan populations or connections to other yet undiscovered hominins. This ongoing research highlights how genetics can illuminate stories that fossils alone cannot tell, transforming tiny fragments of bone into windows onto deep time and distant landscapes. And in a broader sense, studying Denisovans reminds us that human history is far richer and more intertwined than previously imagined, with genetic legacies that continue to shape modern populations around the world. And that's something worth remembering when you next consider what it truly means